students, in the previous class we discussed about AP. So first we can revise what are the things we discussed in previous class. In previous class what we said, an AP is a series in which the terms are obtained by adding a constant number to the previous term. The first term of the AP is denoted by the letter A, and the number to be added, that is the common difference, and is denoted by the letter D. So if we have the first term and common difference, we can find out the terms of the AP, and then we wrote the general formula of AP. General formula or nth term of the AP. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Again it should be clear. N is the number of terms and an means that value. If suppose I wrote the number in this way, 5, 7, 9, 11. So here 11 is the fourth term. So here we have, this is fourth term. So n is equal to 4 and this is an or A4. N is equal to 4 and we have fourth term is equal to 11. So using this formula we can calculate any term of the AP, and this formula is also known as general formula of AP. Why we are saying it as general formula? Because if we have the nth term of the AP, by substituting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 or anything, we can find out any term of the AP. That's why this term is also called as the general term of the AP, and sometimes it is denoted by the letter L also. General term, or in some textbook it was written the last term of the AP. So now we'll solve some more questions which are related to AP. So shall we start? Okay. So write down, all of you. Write the question there. So question is, in the following AP, please note down, in the following AP, find the missing terms. Have you written? In the following AP, find the missing term. So question number 1 is, in the following AP, find the missing term. So in that, first question is given 75, second term not given, third term is given 59. Now what we will do, we'll use the concept of AP to solve all these questions there. As we know here, A is equal to 75. So we will write here A is equal to 75. Second term is not given. What is 59 here? Third term. So what we will write here? A3 is equal to 59. Second term we have to calculate there. So if we know the value of D, then we can calculate the second term. So using these two information, we will calculate what will be the value of D. Okay. So A3 is equal to 59 is given. According to the formula of nth term, what will be A3? Yes, A plus 3 minus 1 into D is equal to 59 is given. So it will be equal to A plus 2D is equal to 59. Now we know the value of A. Substitute the value here. So it will be equal to 75 plus 2D is equal to 59. Now we'll shift 75 to right hand side. So it will be equal to 59 minus 75. So we'll get 2D is equal to, do the subtraction here. Greater number is negative, so our answer will be negative. Now we'll do the subtraction. 15. 15 minus 9 will be equal to 6. And here it will become 6. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Clear? 15 minus 9 is 6 and 6 minus 1. So we are getting 2D is equal to minus 16. So D will be equal to, yes, D will be equal to minus 16 divided by 2. That will be equal to minus 8. So what we got? We got the value of D as minus 8. Now we have the value of A. To get the second term, we can calculate by the value of D there. So we have A is equal to 75 and D is equal to minus 8. So here either you can write directly, that will be equal to 75 minus 8, or this is the second term which we have to calculate there. So A2 is equal to 8 plus 2 minus 1 into D. So it will be equal to A plus D. Now substitute the value. A is equal to 75 and D plus and minus will be equal to minus. 75 minus 8. Check how much it will come. 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 will be equal to 7. So it will be equal to 67. Clear? Okay. So moving on to the next one. Next, in this type only, question number 2. In question number 2, it was written, first term not given, second term is given 13, then this term also not given, and then this term is given 21. So now we can check what are the terms given here. A is not given. So we will take the first term of the AP as A and common difference as D. What are the things given that we can write down first? What we have? Second term. So we will write here A2 is equal to 13 and fourth term, that is A4. A4 is equal to 21. Now according to our formula of AN, that was A plus n minus 1 into D. What will come? A2. A2 will come A plus 2 minus 1 into D is equal to 13. So from here what we will get? A plus D is equal to 13. Make it equation number 1. A plus D is equal to 13. Now A4 is equal to 21 is given. If you are comfortable with AP, now A4, instead of showing this step 4 minus 1, directly you can write A4 will come is equal to A plus 3D. A plus 3D is equal to 21. Make it equation number 2. Now here we have two equations in which we have two variables there, A and D. We don't know the value of A and D both, and power of both the equation is 1. So that's why these two equations are called linear equation in two variables. So I am giving you the method how to solve the linear equation. Just what you have to do, at present coefficient of A is same only. So what we can do, directly we can subtract the equation. Equation 2 minus equation 1 we can do. That depends on you. This I am doing because this number is greater. That's why. If you want, you can do equation 1 minus equation 2. That will be also be correct only. So we are doing the subtraction now. A plus 3D equal to 21 and A plus D is equal to 13. A plus D equal to 13 is given. Now what we have to do? Subtraction. Equation 2 minus equation 1. So when we are doing the subtraction, sign will change off all the terms which are at the bottom there. So here A minus A will get cancelled there. 3D minus D. If nothing is there means there it is 1. So 3D minus 1D will be equal to 2D. Equal to, here we can do the subtraction. 21. 11 minus 3 will be equal to 8. So from here we will get the value of D as 8 divided by 2, 4. So we got D is equal to 4. Now to want the AP, we want the first term also. So to get the first term, what you have to do? Substitute the value of D in any one of the equation there. Which equation you seems it will be easy for you, you can substitute in that equation. So it will be easy to substitute in this equation. It was given A plus D is equal to 13. Now substitute the value of D here. So we will get A plus 4 is equal to 13. So A will be equal to 13 minus 4, and 13 minus 4 is 9. So we are getting the common difference as 4 and the first term as 9. So here I am writing 9. 9 plus 4, 13. To get the next term, what we can do? 13 plus 4. 13 plus 4 is equal to 17. Or if you want, this is the third term. Third term can be calculated by using the formula a plus 2d. So it depends on you. If you want to do in this way, you can use this method, or you can use the formula. Third term is a plus 2d, and then substitute the value of a and d. So in this way we can do all the questions which are related to AP. Method is clear? Okay. So shall we move to the next question? Okay. All of you write down the next one, question number 3. Question number 3 is minus 4 by 3. Then second term not given, third term also not given, and then last term is given minus 1 by 3. Again we can check what are the terms given with us. We have a is equal to minus 4 by 3, and then what we have, the last term. Last term is 1, 2, 3, fourth term we have. So we have a4 is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now we can substitute the value there. A4, according to the formula, what will come? Yes, a plus 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3d is equal to minus 1 by 3. Value of a we are knowing. So substitute the value of a here. So it will be equal to minus 4 by 3 plus 3d is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now minus 4 by 3 we can shift to right hand side. So it will be equal to 3d is equal to minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3. Denominators are same. So directly we can add the numerator. So it will be equal to 3d is equal to 4 minus 1. 3 by 3. So 3 by 3 will get cancelled. We will get 3d is equal to 1. If 3d is equal to 1, then d will be equal to 1 minus 3 or 1 by 3. Yes, d will be equal to 1 by 3. So we got the common difference as 1 by 3. So to get the next term, what we can do? Just we have to add 1 by 3 to the previous term. So it will be equal to minus 4 by 3 plus 1 by 3. What will come? Minus 4 plus 1 minus 3 by 3, which is equal to minus 1. Then next one, to get the next term, what we can do? Minus 1 plus 1 by 3. Again cross multiplication. So it will be equal to minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1 will be equal to minus 2 by 3. So we got the term as minus 2 by 3. If you don't want this one, to get this term, this is the second term. So second term, a2 is equal to a plus d. Then you can substitute the value of a and d here. Similarly, a3 is equal to a plus 2d. And then to get a3, substitute the value of a and d. So hope this type of questions are clear to you. Okay, now moving on to the next set of question. Write down the question. Which term of the AP? All of you please write the question. This is another type only. So question number 2. Write the AP. Not write the AP. Which term of the AP? Write down the question. Which term of the AP 4, 9, 14, etc. is 254? So question is, which term of the AP is 254? First we have to check what we have to calculate here. Which term? Term means what we want? We want the value of n in place of a. Now what we have here, a is equal to 4. D is equal to second term minus first term. So 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. And what is this 254? We have to find the term of the AP whose last term is 254. Means nth term is given 254. an is equal to 254 is given. Then what we have to calculate? We have to calculate 254 is in which position. What is the number there? Whether 254 is in third position, fourth position, 12th position. We want the position of the number there. So we want the value of n. Using this information, we will calculate what will be the value of n. So now here don't break the continuity. We have an is equal to 254. Start writing from here only. First write down the formula of an, that is a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 254. Now substitute the values. In place of a what we have? 4 plus n minus 1 into, in place of d we have 5 is equal to 254. 4 we can shift to right hand side. So it will be equal to n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 254. Yes, 254 minus 4. 254 minus 4 will be equal to 250. After that I explained you two methods there. So which one is easy for you, that you can do? I am shifting 5 to right hand side. So it will be equal to n minus 1 is equal to 250 divided by 5. Here we can cancel it. 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are and 50. So we are getting n minus 1 is equal to 50. So from here n will be equal to 51. So what is the meaning? 51st number is 254. Clear? Whenever you have to find which term means, you have to find out the value of n. This way only we have to solve all the question there. So first only write down the things which are given. So using that information we can calculate the things which are required. So moving on to the next question. Again, next question is which term of the AP? Please write down the question. Question number 3. Which term of the AP minus 1, 3, 7, etc. is 95? Which term of the AP is 95? What we have here, A is equal to minus 1 and D is equal to second term minus first term. If you don't want, you can do third term minus second term because it seems easy there. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. And what is 95 given? N or AN? Yes, 95 is AN. AN is equal to 95 is given. Again, write the formula for AN, that is A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to 95. Now substitute the values. In place of A we have minus 1 plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 4 is equal to 95. Minus 1 again we can shift to right hand side. So it will be equal to 95 plus 1. 95 plus 1 is equal to 96. So n minus 1 into 4 is equal to 96. So either you can multiply 4 inside or you can shift 4 to right hand side. So n minus 1 is equal to 96 by 4. In lower classes you started the cancellation by cancelling by 2 there. If you know the multiplication table of 4, then you can directly cancel it by 4. So we will get 4 ones are 4. 4 2s are 8, 1 will remain there, so 16. 4 4s are 16. N minus 1 is equal to 24. So n will be equal to 24 plus 1, 25. So 25th term or 25th number of the AP is 95. N is the number of terms, position. 95 is in 25th position. So AP, the questions are very simple only. Just you have to check what are the things given and then what you have to calculate there. So moving on to the next question, question number 4. What are the things? I am saying the questions. You can write down. A group consists of 25 terms. Please note, a group consists of 25 terms, of which third term is 14 and the last term is 124. A group consists of 25 terms, of which third term is 14 and the last term is 124. Find the 15th term. Now, by saying the question, we can write down what are the things given. A group consists of 25 terms. Only 25 numbers are there. So, n is equal to 25, of which the third term is 14. Third term is given. Means A3 is equal to 14 is given. And the last term is 124. Now, we will check 124 will be which term? Only 25 numbers are there and 124 is the last term, means 124 is the, yes, 124 is the 25th term. We have A25 is equal to 124. Total 25 numbers are there. In that 25 numbers, the last term is 124. So it means the 25th number, the number which is in 25th position is 124. So we have A25 is equal to 124. What we have to calculate? Find the 15th term. So again, if we want the 15th term, we want the value of A and D. We don't know both the values there. So we'll simplify this one. So we'll get the values. So first one, A3 is equal to 14 is given. A3, according to the formula, what will come? Yes, A plus 2D is equal to 14. Make it equation number 1. Then next, A25 is equal to how much it was given? 124. A25, what will come? Yes, A plus 24D is equal to 124 is given. Make it equation number 2. So first equation and second equation we got. What we will do? Find out the value? Yes, we have to do the subtraction. As you can check, this number is greater. So to avoid the negative value, what we can do? Equation 2 minus equation 1. Equation 2 minus equation 1. I am writing here so that chances will be less for mistakes. 124. Otherwise, if you will do simply, what we'll do? We'll put minus sign here, but you will forget to put minus sign here. That's why I am writing the number. A plus 2D is equal to 14. Now do the subtraction. So sign will change. A and minus A will get cancelled here. 24 minus 2 will be equal to 22D is equal to, here what will come? 4 minus 4, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. 110. We are getting 22D is equal to 110. Then D will be equal to 110 divided by 25. 110 divided by 22. If you know the multiplication table of 22, you can cancel. Otherwise, we can cancel it by 11. Okay. 11 2s are 22. 11 1s are 11. 0. So we are getting D is equal to 5. Now we want the value of A. So out of these two, I think this equation is easy. So we'll substitute the value of A here. We have A plus 2D is equal to 14. Now substitute the value of D. So A plus 2 into 5 is equal to 14. A plus 10 is equal to 14. So what will be the value of A? Yes, A is equal to 4. So we got A is equal to 4 and D is equal to 5. Now we'll check what we have to calculate. Yes, we have to calculate 15th term. Which number is in 15th position? A15 we have to calculate. According to the formula, what will come? A15, A plus 14D. Now substitute the value. A is 4 plus 14 into d is equal to 5. 4 plus 14 5s are 70. So 15th term will be equal to 74. So always don't get confused. N means the position and an means the value in that position. So these are the questions which will be easy there. Okay. Now next question is, how many terms are there? Write down the question. Question number 5. How many terms are there in the sequence? How many terms are there in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. 111? How many terms are there in the given sequence? This sequence is in AP. Again, what we have to calculate? How many terms? Means what we have to calculate? N. We have to find out the value of N. In place of A, what we have? 3. And what is the common difference? Common difference also is equal to 6 minus 3, 3. How many numbers are there whose last number is 111? Last number means whose nth number is 111. We have an is equal to 111. Total how many numbers are there, that we have to calculate. Write down the formula of an. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 111. Now substitute the values. A is equal to 3. So 3 plus n minus 1 into d also is equal to 3 is equal to 111. After that it depends on you. Here since 3 is there and here if I will multiply again I will get minus 3. So multiplication will be easy instead of shifting the numbers there. So it will be equal to 3 plus 3 into n, 3n. 3 into minus 1 minus 3 is equal to 111. 3 and minus 3 here only will get cancelled there. So 3n is equal to 111 or n is equal to 111 by 3. 111 by 3. Whether 111 divisible by 3? How we are checking? What was the divisibility rule of 3? Yes, divisibility rule was if sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So here we are getting the sum as 3. So we can cancel it by 3. 3 ones are 3. Here we will get 3 3s are 9. 11 minus 9, 2. So 21. So 3 7s are 21. So we are getting n is equal to 37. So answer will be equal to, question was how many terms are there in the sequence. So there are 37 terms. Hope all have wrote this question. Write the next one. Again same type, one more question we will discuss. How many terms are there in the AP 6, 13, 20, etc. 216. How many terms are there in this sequence? Again, n we have to calculate. A is equal to 6. D is equal to 13 minus 6, 7. D is equal to 7. And nth term is given 216. Now substitute the values. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 216. In place of A, 6 plus n minus 1 into 7 is equal to 216. Either you can multiply 7 here or you can shift 6 there. So I am shifting here, so it will be equal to 210. N minus 1 into 7 is equal to 216. Minus 6 will give you 210. Now 7 I am shifting to right hand side. So n minus 1 is equal to what will come? 210 divided by 7. So we can cancel it by 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 threes are 21. 0. So n minus 1 is equal to 30. Then what we will get? N is equal to 31. So I hope all are getting the same answer. Whenever I am doing the question, you also do with me, but don't copy down everything. If you know the concept, you can do by yourself. So here we are getting N is equal to 31. So how many terms are there? There are 31 terms, and the 31st number is 216. I hope all are getting AP. Yes, okay. Moving on to the next one. Which term of the AP 5, 15, 25? Which term of the AP 5, 15, 25? Write down the question. Which term of the AP 5, 15, 25, etc. This is etc. Put dot 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 there. Will be 130 more than its 31st term. Will be 130 more than its 31st term. Which term of the AP is which term? How many terms? Not asked. Which term? Which number? Okay. Which term of the AP will be 130 more than its 31st term? Which term? That we don't know which term. So what we will write? Let the term be nth term. So solution now. Let the term be nth term, that is an. Let the term to be an. So what we are saying, it was asked which term of the AP is 130 more than its 31st term. So we are saying that term is nth term, that is an. Now the information write down. We have A is equal to 5, D is equal to 15 minus 5, that will be equal to 10. And what we said, the nth term of the AP is 130 more than its 31st term. Nth term of the AP. Whatever is the statement written, just write down the equation from that. Nth term of the AP will be or is. So equal to. Nth term of the AP is equal to 130 more, means plus 130. So 130 plus which term more than its 31st term? N is equal to not 31. 31st term. 31st term is A31. We have taken that term. Which term of the AP? So that term we have taken as nth term. Nth term of the AP is 130 more, means 130 plus its 31st term. Now write the formula and substitute the values. A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 130 plus A31. What will come according to the formula? A plus 31 minus 1, 30. So we will get A plus 30 D. Now we will substitute the values there. A. What we have? A here 5. Plus n minus 1 into D is 10 is equal to 130 plus A 5 plus 30 D. 30 D is equal to 10. So 30 into 10. Now we will check how we can simplify it. As you can check, 5 plus 5 and 5. So 5 and 5 will get cancelled there. We are not writing it in the next term, but we are not showing the cancellation there. N minus 1 into 10 remaining here. Here these two cancelled. Right hand side 130 plus 30 into 10 will be equal to 300. N minus 1 into 10 is equal to 300 plus 130 will be equal to 430. N minus 1 is equal to 430 divided by 10 will be equal to 43. And From here n is equal to 43 plus 1 will be equal to 44. So we are getting n is equal to 44. So write down the answer statement. We got n is equal to 44. So answer statement will come. Question is asked which term. So you can just write down there. The required term is 44th term. What we will write? Answer statement. The required term is 44th term. That much is needed. Don't write the full statement there. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Write down the question all of you. Question number 8 is, if the 10th term of an AP is 52, if the 10th term of an AP is 52 and 17th term is 20 more than the 13th term. Again saying the question, if the 10th term of an AP is 52 and 17th term is 20 more than the 13th term, 13th term, find the AP. Written? Okay. So we'll write down what are the things given in the question. 10th term of the AP is given. 10th term means what is given? A10. A10 is equal to 52. Here only we can simplify. A10 means according to the formula what will come? A plus 10 minus 1. 9D is equal to 52. Make it equation number 1. A plus 9D is equal to 52. And then it was written 17th term is 20 more than the 13th term. So again read the question and write down the equation. 17th term, that is A17 is means equal to 20 more means plus 20 only we have to do. So 20 more. How much? 20 more than 13th term. 13th term is A13. 17th term is 20 more than its 13th term. Now write down A17. What will come? A17 is A plus, yes, A plus 16D is equal to 20 plus, here A13, yes, A plus 12D. So before substituting the, at present we don't have any value there. We have to simplify only this one. Now just to check, yes, A and A will get cancelled there. 16D remaining will be equal to 16D is equal to 20 plus 12D. Now what we can do? We can shift 12D to left hand side. So it will be equal to 16D minus 12D. 16 minus 12 will be equal to 4. So we are getting 4D is equal to 20. So if 4D is equal to 20, D is equal to, yes, D is equal to 20 divided by 4. So it will be equal to, D is equal to 5. So we have the value of D. Now we can calculate the value of A by substituting the value of D in equation number 1. Equation number 1 is written A plus 9D is equal to 52. Now substitute the value of D here. So will come A plus 9 into 5 is equal to 52. A plus 9 5s are 45 is equal to 52. Do the subtraction. What will come? Check there. A is equal to 52 minus 45. How much will come? A is equal to, yes, A is equal to 7. So we got our first term A as 7 and common difference D as 5. Don't stop here. Read the question carefully. We want the AP. So write down the AP is equal to, what is the first term of the AP? A. That is 7. How to get the next term? Add the common difference to the previous term. So 7 plus 5, 12. Next term, 12 plus 5, 17, etc. Just to write down the 3 terms of the AP. That much is enough there. So hope you are getting the questions. and solutions are also very small only. Okay. Next question is question number 9. Question number 9, they asked, right, is 184 a term of the sequence 3, 7, 11, etc. Please write down, is 184 a term of the sequence 3, 7, 11, etc. Is 184. When we will add in this way, we keep on adding whether 184 will come somewhere. So we can suppose that let nth term is 184. Write down there, let an is equal to 184. What we have here in place of a? 3. And d? 7 minus 3? 4. Now we will substitute the value an. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 184. A 3 plus n minus 1 into, in place of d we have 4, is equal to 184. Now we can shift 3 to left hand side, or if you want you can simplify it here. It depends on you which method you want to use there. So suppose I am writing here only 3 plus 4n minus 4 is equal to 184. So we'll get 4n. 3 minus 4 is minus 1 is equal to 184, or 4n is equal to 184 plus 1, 185. So we'll get n is equal to 185 by 4. Can you cancel 185 and 4? No, 185 is not divisible by 4. So what n is coming? N is coming in fractions, which is not possible. Why not possible? N means the number. First number, second number. Can we say that boy is standing in 2.5 number? This way we are not saying. What we are saying? That number, that boy is standing in 3rd position. That boy is standing in 5th position. We cannot say that boy is standing in 3.5 position. Or that girl is standing in 25.5 position. So n, number of terms will never come in fraction. In the same way, number of terms will never come negative. Can we say, suppose in the examination if you got 5th rank, can we say I got minus 5 rank? Have you heard somewhere some student is saying I got minus 5 rank? He can get minus 5 marks, but he will not get minus 5 rank there. So the position will never be negative, and positions will not come in fractions also. So we'll say 184 is not a term of the sequence. That's why it is coming in fraction there. One more question we will discuss. So 10 questions will be over there. So write down next question, question number 10. Question number 10 is given. 10th term of the AP is 52. So we'll write A10 is equal to 52 is given. 16th term. Oh, write down the question. 10th term of the AP is 52 and 16th term is 82. 16th term is 82. 10th term of the 10th term of an AP is 52 and 16th term is 82. Question is, find the 32nd term and the general term. Find the 32nd term and the general term. Okay, so using the information, since this one is greater, I am writing this one first. A plus 16, 16. According to the formula, what will come? A 16? Yes, A plus 15D is equal to 82. Make it equation number 1. And this one what will come? A plus 9D is equal to 52. Equation 2. Now instead of writing again, what we can do here, only we can do the subtraction. Minus, minus, minus. A and minus A will get cancelled. 15 minus 9, yes, 6D is equal to 82 minus 52. What will come? 30. So what we are getting? D is equal to 30 divided by 6, 5. We got D is equal to 5. So we can substitute here. That is easy for us. A plus 9D is equal to 52. Substitute the value. A we have to calculate. 9 into 5. 45 is equal to 52. So what we will get? A is equal to 52 minus 45. And 52 minus 45 is? Yes, 52 minus 45 is 7. So we are getting A is equal to 7 and D is equal to 5. So I am writing here, we have A is equal to 7 and D is equal to 5. Then what they asked in the question, find the 32nd term. A32 we have to calculate. So according to the formula, what will come? Yes, A plus 31D. Substitute the value now. 7 plus 31 into 5. So it will be equal to 7 plus 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. 155 plus 7. 7 plus 5, 12, carry over 1. So it will be equal to 162. 32nd term is 162. And then general term also they asked. General term means which term? Yes, nth term. We want the nth term. So an is equal to, formula is a plus n minus 1 into d. We don't have to find out the value of n here. We have to write the answer in terms of n only. A is equal to 7 plus n minus 1 into 5. Now just to simplify it, 7 plus 5n minus 5. So it will be equal to 5n plus 2. So this is the general term or nth term of the AP. So hope these type of questions are clear to you. Okay. So all of you practice the questions. I am giving you the homework. Write down. Your homework will be exercise 5.2. Exercise 5.2 from question number 3. Exercise 5.2 from question number 3 to question number 3 to question number 9. You can do the question from question number 3 to question number 9 and then question number 9 not required. You can do till question number 11. So homework is from question number 3 to question number 11. Thank you.